Divine Feminine, welcome in. I hope you're all doing really, really well. My name's Amanda. This is the Connected Conduit, where I just open up, tippy tap in, and bring through messages to you, for you from spirit and your masculine and your higher self. Okay. So just before I hit record, there was a very loud helicopter that flew overhead. And whenever that happens in my readings, it indicates a karmic energy. Now, karmic energy can be a person, a place, a thing, a mindset. It's the devil energy. It's a lower frequency of like, oh, there it is. Do you hear it? It's coming back. Do you hear it? Yeah, so it's circled back. Okay, so there's something here around this karmic energy circling back. Now, this is on your masculine side, okay? And last night I had crazy dreams. Oh my word. And I remembered them. They were crazy and I remembered them. Okay, so when I woke up, I wrote a few things down and I tapped in, and Spirit said, this is like on a collective scale. Okay, so a lot of you have been having crazy dreams about your masculine as well. Now, this is going to be very specific. Here's the helicopter or plane. Again, that's the third time. Karmic energy. This will be a very specific message for those of you who are dealing with a masculine who is with a karmic partner and they have kids together. Okay, they have kids with this partner. Okay, I don't know how many kids, but there's definitely at least one involved here. Okay, so I'll tell you about the dreams that I had. That Spirit said, yeah, that's collective. Yes, that's a collective prophecy, if you will. Okay, so I had a dream that the karmic came over to me, but me is you. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'll say it like it's like me, but it's you. The karmic came over to me and was like all snobby and like like wearing really fancy clothes, like primped and polished. And she said something really snobby to me. And then she turned around and she walked away. And then I looked over at someone who was standing beside me and I was like, what? Like, what was that about? And then the person said to me, oh, she's going to Yale. She's going to Yale for an education. She's getting her education at Yale. And Yale is a very prestigious university in the States somewhere, right? So I was like, okay, like, great. Good for her. What do I care? And what I got from that, you guys, is this karmic's in direct competition with you. Nothing new there, but maybe in direct competition with you when it comes to education or your spirituality. Like if you are on the spiritual path, they want to be more spiritual than you, or whatever it is, more successful than you, make more money than you. But they're chasing something that doesn't, it's not real. Like they're chasing an inauthentic dream, because trying to get things in order to compete with people is wrong. It's wrong. That's going to lead you astray. So that was really interesting. And maybe Yale can resonate with you guys. I mean, maybe you go to university with the karmic. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. So yeah, I feel like what Spirit was conveying to me with that part of the dream is this karmic is very much like snobby, and they feel that they are above you and a lot of other people, and that they're very entitled, and that they're high class and you're low class. And that, yeah, they're just a bit of a yuppie, you know? They're a bit of a yuppie is the best way I can describe it. And they think they're better than you and a whole lot of other people, and they are in direct competition with you. But you're not competing. You're just like, great, like, good for you. Like, enjoy. Okay, thanks for letting me know you're going to Yale. Super, super duper important information. Guess what? Don't care, because I'm on my own journey, right? Says Divine Feminine. Okay, and so that was the first part of the dream. Okay, and then another scene in the dream was the Divine Masculine's daughter was outside dancing, but she was kind of angry. She had all of this angst. She was angry and she was dancing around all of these flames coming up around her. And I opened like a sliding door because apparently I was inside somewhere. And I opened up a sliding door and I'm like, what's going on? Why are you dancing around flames? Like, that's dangerous. And why do you look so angry? Are you okay? Like, what's going on here? And she was angry. Some of it was directed at me. Some of her anger was directed at her mom and her dad, and just life, you know, because this is a teenager. This is a teenager I'm picking up on. And, you know, teenagers, they have like teenage angst and hormones and stuff. And she was just like, ah. And I was like, it's all right. It's okay. Like, hey, I'm here to like support you and lift you up. I'm not here to control you or take anything from you. Um, you know, I hope you and I can be friends and all of this stuff. And she slowly softened, and then the flames went down, and then she smiled, and then her and I started dancing together, and we're like, woo, yeah. Woo, we're dancing, we're having fun, yeah. And I just thought that was really interesting, you guys. So again, like, I don't know if you've met your masculine's children, or the daughter, specifically a daughter, but I was just picking up on that. So I think you have. Okay, for those of you finding this message, you would have met your divine masculine's child or children. And I don't know how much you got to know them or not, but from that scene, I feel like things are changing and shifting on your divine masculine side, when it comes to their marriage or this commitment with the karmic. And so they could be splitting up, for example, or getting a divorce. And as we all know, that can affect the kiddos, and there can be some anger around that. And especially if your masculine is breaking up with the karmic partner in order to move towards you, the daughter might be projecting onto you divine feminine, or saying it's your fault, or you know, tore mom and dad apart, or it's your fault they're breaking up, which is not true. It's just, you know, teenagers, right? They have to, this person's just projecting, right? And trying to process things, trying to make sense of things, right? So I just feel like with that scene, you were able to go over and just explain to the daughter that, you know, you're not here to replace the mom. You're not coming in to tell her what to do or take over. Like, nope, none of that, you know? And you basically said, I hope we can just hang out and be friends, have a few laughs, like, and all of this. And she did soften to you, okay? So I don't know if some of you are worried about that, or you can sense that, I don't know, maybe you had a bit of an awkward moment with your divine masculine's daughter, for example, and this is just spirit coming through to say, like, things will sort themselves out, is what spirit's saying, sort themselves out. But yeah, there might be some big emotions at first as people try to process things, right? So yes. And then the third part of the dream was really weird. So I was walking with somebody, I don't remember who. My throat chakra is closing up. I was walking with somebody and they were like, you look really different. And I was like, yeah, I do, don't I? It's really weird. I don't even know. I wonder why. And then this person said, you had an angel walk into your body. Like, just, there's an angel inside of you. Like, an angel has walked into your body, and it's with you. So you're this like walking earth angel right now. And I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that would make sense. Yep. Right? Yep, totally. 100%. So what I'm getting from that is, divine feminine, you maybe have noticed that your physical appearance has changed. And I think this is because of your healing and your glow up and you're taking care of yourself. But some of you may be receiving like angelic assistance, maybe even an angel walk-in, you guys. It could be, I mean, anything is possible. Come on, we've got to open our minds, man, right? So maybe that resonates with you, or maybe you can resonate with being an earth angel. Spirit just keeps showing me somebody's skin getting really like taut and glowy, and you look 20 or 30 years younger than you are, okay? For example, you could be in your 40s or 50s or 60s and you look like you're 18 and people are like, huh? What? How did you do that? There's just an angel inside of me radiating angel light out. I don't know. Okay. So take it if it resonates, you guys. Oh, Spirit is showing me the Temperance card, and that's Sagittarius energy. And I believe we just had the Sagittarius full moon, if I am correct. Okay. The Sagittarius full moon. I think there was even like a pink moon or something like that going on. I don't know. I've got to brush up on my facts. But that's what came through. That's what came through. So let me know if anything resonated with you. So basically what I got from this is I think your masculine's going through a breakup, separation, or a divorce. Maybe the kids are being just affected a little bit. They're upset. Maybe they're projecting onto you like it's your fault, or which it's not. Nope. And I guess Spirit just wants you to know that that will settle down, you guys. It will. It'll settle. We have the Angel of Balance on the bottom, which is all about patience and transmuting your pain into your power and alchemy and all of this. So Spirit wants you to know that everything is being like alchemized here. And also your masculine is a very good alchemizer here. And, you know, it's an angel. It's an angel. I think literally, like, for those of you tuning in, if you resonate with that, like there's an angel walk in. Or maybe you're just an earth angel from the angelic realm. Really interesting. Yin Yang, a 22. So this talks about balance and peace and harmony and alchemy, and it's a twin flame symbol for me for sure. Yin Yang. 22 talks about partnership and decisions and balance. So these are things that are going on between you and your masculine right now. Things are coming into a state of balance. It's like a merging is what I'm being told. There's a merging here. Okay, very interesting. Divine Feminine, you've been balancing out your shadow and your light perfectly, and your masculine is like so close, like they're almost there. They've almost mastered this. It's beautiful. The Sun. Ooh, the Sun, a number 1. So this is joy, prosperity, happiness, divine masculine energy, abundance, things coming to light, things becoming very clear. So there's a lot of things that are going to be coming to light for you around your masculine and their journey. And I think they have a lot of things they want to say to you. Angel of Love is on the bottom. Again, another reference to angels, you being an earth angel. Man holding a heart, a 45. So you could be 45, your masculine could be 45, but you don't have to be. They love you. They adore you. And I feel like they're getting geared up to tell you that they love you. I think there's been a lot of change going on in your masculine's life, okay? Like a lot. And they've been healing family issues and having those conversations with their child or their kids, you know, saying, you know, mommy and daddy are going our separate ways, but we still love you. And we know it's a big change, but everything's going to work out, and this and that and the other, and whatever else you say, right? I'm just heavily getting that, okay? Some difficult conversations have been had. The Temple Path in number 12. So your masculine, whoa, my throat chakra just closed up again. They've been working through a blocked throat chakra, and they're fully on the Temple Path. They're on there. They're on the path, you guys, 2212. So you could be seeing 212 or 222. 1212. Oh yeah, so I'm hearing the song Creed, Higher, or the song is Higher by Creed. Creed is the band. Do you guys remember that song? And it's been coming through for the past 3 days. It's just been popping into my head. Can you take me higher? Can you take me to a place where blind men see? Okay, so check that song out, Higher by Creed. It's from like the 90s or something like that. Listen to that song and read the lyrics, see what messages want to come through for you in there. But I feel your masculine wants you to take them higher. They want you to help them like ascend and go to a place that they've never been before when it comes to love and spirituality and connecting with people and merging, you know, and union and physical intimacy and emotional intimacy. It's like they know that you can take them higher to a place that they've never been, to a place where they will be able to be awake and they will be able to see everything clearly. Can you take me to a place where blind men see the sun? Right? And I feel like for a lot of you divine feminines, you already have, but they want to go higher. They want to go higher. Door to spirit, a number 32. This is it. I feel like you've helped your masculine tap into their higher self, their own spirit, their own soul, and to their spirit team. They're really, really, really on the path, you guys. Like they are heavily working with spirit. This is a masculine who has achieved a state of enlightenment here, but they know that with you by their side, you guys would be able to just go to the stars. Yeah, carrying connection. With you by their side, you guys would be able to shoot to the stars. I'm telling you, your masculine adores you, and there's such a beautiful, soft, loving energy coming off of this card. Very romantic, very supportive. Like they just want to hold you. They just want to hold you. That's what I'm getting. Community. Yeah, so this is the third party, you guys. It's the third party. They've been released is what I'm hearing. Okay, they've been released and they're mad. Look, hostilities. Oof, and I felt that. I felt that in my heart space, in my solar plexus. Look it. They're mad. They're really mad that this masculine loves you and has chosen you. And I also feel like this masculine's children could be upset as well. Again, they may be blaming you, but it's not your fault, and you guys will be able to work through it. Okay, there just needs to be communication here. I feel like divine feminine, you're just so loving and patient and understanding, and you would never take anything like that personally, and you would just give your masculine's children or child the time that they need, and the space that they need to process things, and you wouldn't have any expectations on them, and you wouldn't come in and say like you know, like, I don't know, just try to take over or control things or parent. Like, you know, that's not it's not going to be your role, right? So yeah, I'm just getting that. But like I said, the daughter warmed up to you in the dream, so there you go. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel, the sacral chakra. So your masculine is feeling very passionate about you, you guys. Very, very passionate. Woman holding a heart. Yeah. And they want to have a victory with you. They want to merge with you, and they do desire physical intimacy very badly with you. The garden and the gate. So what I'm getting from this is somebody's been locked out, right? Like no access. Sorry, this door is closed. And what I'm getting with this is the third party has been released, okay? And they're pretty upset about it. They weren't expecting to be cut off is what I just heard. Cut off? Yeah, the broken heart. So this person does have a broken heart. I think your masculine, like I said, has been going through a breakup, separation, or a divorce. And there's a lot of people here who do feel like their hearts are broken, which is normal and natural to feel when people go through these things, because there's a lot of change that happens that you weren't expecting, right? So it just takes time. It takes time for things to settle, and it always does. People always heal. Yeah, healer of the ages. You know, it always works out in the end. Healing comes to everyone involved, you know, always, always. Angel of love. Yeah, you're an angel. Okay. I kind of want to pull from the Crow Oracle too and see what wants to come through. I just heard the karmic's influence just lost its hold on the masculine, and they chose the temple path instead of the karmic path. They chose healthy decisions instead of unhealthy decisions. Play. I feel like your masculine will be coming forward in a playful, lighthearted energy here. And I also feel like if your masculine has children, I see you guys getting along and just laughing and playing and having a really good relationship. And I don't know if some of you have been really worried about that, but Spirit wants me to say that, okay? It's going to be great. Don't worry about it. Memory. I feel that your masculine has been remembering past lives, you guys. Past lives. And they've also done something recently to clear their mind so they can think clearly on the past when it comes to what transpired between you and them and other people as well, like the karmic as well. And they've gained a lot of insight here. Whoops, geez, Louisa. Slippery. Caching, which is basically like storing or saving. So I think your masculine has been saving up for this moment, or they've been working on their pentacles or things like this. They may have found out that somebody was stealing from them, and that kind of sealed the deal. Distance. So your masculine will be closing the distance here. I also feel too, you guys, like with the distance card coming out, you are someone who just gives people the time and space that they need to process things and figure things out. You're not going to push, force, or rush anyone to accept you or love you or anything. They can feel however they want to feel about you. It's not going to hurt you because you're healed, and you're not going to accept other people's wounds on as your own. So, you know, again, it's like you will have this understanding, especially if your masculine has kids, and if they're being, you know, a little bit rude to you, you're going to be like, okay, yep, just let that roll off. Let that roll off. They're just hurt. They're just hurt and they're learning. You know, they're just kids or whatever the situation is. Your masculine wants to close the distance. Isolation. Your masculine's been feeling quite isolated and alone. They miss you. They miss you a lot, okay? A lot. Battle. Yeah, so this is competition, and this is that part of the dream, right? Where the karmic's been in competition with you for a while, but you haven't been competing at all. You've just been doing your own thing. But I think they're still competing. They're still competing, and your masculine may be going through a bit of a battle right now. It could even be a legal battle, a divorce or something like this has been going on or is still going on. I'm going to pull some wood chips. Forgive. Yeah. So I think your masculine's been working on healing the family right now. Maybe even asking their children for forgiveness around the change. And your masculine will be coming in to ask you for forgiveness as well. And I also feel, Divine Feminine, like you're not going to push or force anyone to accept you, or, you know what I mean? You'll just let it be, you know, and not take anything personal. I keep getting that message for you. Earth. Okay, so your masculine could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you could be an earth sign. Your masculine's been working on getting grounded and staying centered and following through is what I'm hearing. Following through with their decision. Relationships. Yeah, so there's a lot of changes going on right now for your masculine when it comes to their relationships, and I feel like their focus is on their children. Like if they are going through a breakup, separation, or divorce and they have kids, they are full on 100% giving to the kids, maybe going to counseling with them or talking about the change or whatever it is that they feel they need to do. Sudden growth. There's been a sudden shift here with the family dynamics is what Spirit's saying. And it shocked a lot of people. And so people are still adjusting to what's going on. Waxing, yeah, okay. Not sure about that one. Okay, Spirit's saying there's a cycle that's closing out. There's a cycle that's closing out here for your masculine. Yeah, movement. And then they'll be able to move the way they want to and move towards you as well. Things are happening here. Okay. Where do I want to go with this? Here? Yeah. 5 of Swords in the Moon. Competition in mind games. You know what I'm getting? Maybe for some of you, this karmic, maybe they come from money. From money, like a lot of money, like a very rich family or something like that. But the thing is that if that's the case, they have not earned their own money. They just come from money and it's just there, you know. Whereas you, Divine Feminine, you have not come from money. You were not fed from a silver spoon. You had to earn every single penny in your bank account. And you're not spoiled or snobby, but I feel the karmic is. I'm really getting like a yuppie, snobby, elite, high class, think they're better than you type of person here. Like, oh, well, I'm going to Yale. Well, whoopity-doo. Whoopity-doo. I've been to Earth School, says Divine Feminine. Okay, and Earth School will teach you things that you can never learn at Yale. Okay, you can't pay for that type of education. The 8 of Cups. So I feel like your masculine has walked away, you guys, from this karmic partner very suddenly. Look, the Tower. Like I said, this happened fast, suddenly, and people are a little bit shocked, right? Shocked, like, oh, what the heck? Where did this come from? And your masculine's working on calming everybody and talking to everybody and communicating with everybody and trying to keep the peace. Yeah, the Star, they're healing their relationships right now and their family life. You're this Star, Divine Feminine, and your masculine's moving right towards you, and now there's another helicopter. I think that's like the 4th time that we've heard that. So yeah, the 7 of Pentacles. I think your masculine got really tired of putting effort into a situation that they felt was going nowhere, that kept taking from them. And after a lot of contemplation and review, they decided it was time to go their separate ways. I think your masculine's tired right now. Temperance. There's that Temperance card. I called it. Yeah, Spirit was showing me the Temperance card in my 3rd eye during the channeled part. You are this earth angel. And you can alchemize energy like that, okay? You know how to turn your pain into your power. You know how to take negative energy that's thrown at you by anyone and just turn it into something beautiful like forgiveness or understanding or love or support, you know? It's really lovely. And your masculine's learning how to balance things out, transmute their pain into their power as well. This is happening now because it's like Temperance is Sagittarius, and it's a Sagittarius full moon in Sag. So this is happening now, is how I feel. And of course, all of my readings are timeless. So whenever you find this, you were meant to. The 9 of Swords. So your masculine may be going through quite a lot right now. I think that there's a lot of worry and stress and sleepless nights and crying and trying to, I'm hearing like damage control, like do the least amount of damage possible as they exit this situation. The Page of Wands. Yeah, so this is your masculine taking care of their kids and really desiring like a brand new beginning, you guys. And this is really interesting because the Page of Wands is a girl and it's a fire sign, right? Like the wands represent fire. So that's backing up that dream that I had where the girl was dancing around in, you know, with all these flames around her. Your divine masculine's child could be a fire sign. I mean, that could resonate with you. That could be an extra synchronicity. But again, I'm just getting maybe there's some anger being projected at you, divine feminine, but you're going to know how to handle it gracefully. And you're going to say the right things and be very patient in all of this and just transmute it. So if somebody comes at you and they lash out at you, you're not going to lash out back. No. And you know what Spirit's saying is that they're used to a mother who does that. So they're not going to be used to someone like you, divine feminine, who actually is mature and can handle people's emotions and who doesn't lash out, especially lash out back at kids who are still learning who they are and learning how to communicate and process things, right? Like you have to have extra compassion and understanding when kids are having a rough go, right? So yeah, that's interesting because I feel like your masculine's children, the mom, the karmic partner had, did you hear that honk? So angry. They're angry. They're angry too. The karmic is very angry. They're a bit of a hothead. So when their children, what Spirit's showing me is when the children would go over and talk to their mom would lash out at them or not hear them out or ignore them or slam the door or just walk away or like, I'm not dealing with you, bah, you know, or there was a bit of narcissism going on here. So these kids or this child is definitely used to a parent who is not loving and caring and understanding and empathic. They're used to someone who's kind of cold and like, I don't want to deal with you. I don't really want to talk about it. I don't care. I just care about me. I don't care about you. I'm very selfish, you know, things like this. You know, I don't care if you're hurting, just get over it already because I have things I want to do and you're ruining my day. So can you just stop having those big feelings and get over yourself? Like, you know, it's like that. I can see that. So it's snobby and it's not loving. It's immature as well is what I'm getting. Okay. So interesting. Very specific. Your masculine will be reaching out with a message once things have settled. 9 of Pentacles, your masculine's single. Like they're getting single, you guys. And they're working really hard at it. It's been quite a slog is what I'm hearing. Ace of Cups. A new opportunity for you guys in love. They've been pouring into self-care, which is lovely to see. Knight of Cups. Yeah, they love you. They have a big old cup of love for you. They haven't told you just how much they love you, but you know that they do. You are this beautiful, loving, light worker, earth angel. And honestly, divine feminine, when you get to know your masculine's children, they may be angry at first, but as soon as they really get to experience your energy and all of this, like it's not going to take long for them to be like, oh, okay, we're in the presence of an angel. Like we can't be mad at an angel. Like, you know, we just can't. Okay. I just feel like you might have a way with children as well. Like children may gravitate towards you. You may find that if you go out Children always stop and stare at you or watch you as you walk by, or smile at you or wave at you, or things like this. You might have always had that special connection with kids. Like, you just get them, right? Because you're so loving. So people can't stay mad at you is what I'm hearing, because they know they don't have a reason to, because you literally don't have an evil bone in your body. And people just somehow intuitively know, like, well, you're not evil, okay? You're not evil. You're kind and patient, and, you know, I've lashed out at you, but you haven't pushed me away and lashed out at me in return, because that's what these kids have dealt with. You know, if these children had a bit of like a moment and they lost their temper and they lashed out at their mom, the mom would lash out in return, right? Like, bah! Oh yeah, well, bah! So that's not good. But with you, you're not going to do that. You'll be like, okay, I see that you're really angry and you're entitled to those feelings, and I'm just going to give you some space and let you work through this. And when you're ready, we can talk about it and go from there and all of this, right? And I think they might be kind of stunned, like what? Like, you're not gonna like yell at me or push me away or say that I'm like an evil child? No. What? No, you're none of those things. Like, you're amazing, you're awesome. I see who you are. You're just going through some stuff. It's okay. I get it. It's all good. It's all good, you know? Oh, okay. Well, dang, I can't stay mad at her now, right? It's like that. I'm just really getting that. I know it's very specific, but I'm seeing that scene in my third eye, you guys. So let me know if that resonates. Again, very specific message. And you know what? Spirit's showing me that this masculine, ever since meeting you, they've had this fantasy of what it would be like for you guys to be together and create this beautiful, healthy, peaceful life. And it's almost like they knew that you would be such a beautiful just addition to the family, you know? Like, they would be so proud to bring you around their friends and their family members and their kids, and they know that you would make a really good like role model for their kids and stuff like this. And they know that, I don't know, it's just, you're perfect is what I'm hearing. Like, you're absolutely perfect. So let's get some energies. It's interesting because I was kind of expecting more karmic-y energy to come out, but it didn't. So I think that's showing that this karmic is farther removed than you may think, Divine Feminine, okay? I wish she was you all the time, every day. I can't pretend anymore. When I look at her, I see you. Yeah. I wish she was you. And I think this is something your masculine had to come to terms with. Like, I see a life with you. I had a dream I lost you. I dreamt I lost you. And I woke up crying out for you. I feel sick. So your masculine could have had a dream that they lost you with the 9 of Swords here, and they woke up crying. Like, oh my gosh, I can't lose her. It lit a fire under their petunia. I feel sick. What have I done? I feel for some of you, your masculine doesn't know if you're still around or not. And they may feel sick for letting you go or just letting you walk away. Okay. You called me out on my bullshit. No one's ever done that before. Okay, so you're not someone to let people get away with things, but you call people out in a very understanding, forgiving, graceful way. You're not demeaning or judgy or things like that. You have very clear, healthy boundaries, and you don't let people lie to you. If you feel like somebody's being inauthentic, then you let them know, like, yeah, no, right? I'm starting to really resent my partner for keeping me away from you. I saw you with someone else, and I'm worried I messed up by listening to my karmic partner. Oh, okay, so that could be for some of you. I feel like, yes, your masculine really started to resent their karmic partner, specifically because they were pulling the masculine away from you when all they wanted to do was move towards you. And it became very painful and awkward. And there was a lot of really awkward tension. And maybe your masculine saw you with someone else, and now they're thinking, oh my goodness, like, I don't even know if Divine Feminine's single or around or not. But I do feel like the situation with the karmic partner, it's done, it's over, and now they're just working on healing the situation. You were right. I'm so sorry. So your masculine wants you to know that they know you were right about a lot of things. You probably called a lot of things like, hey, I see that, you're not on the path, and you're living in a karmic way, and I know that you're unhappy. And maybe they pretended like all of that was nonsense, but it was the truth. You're my miracle. Yeah, so you are their miracle. I can't look away. You're magnetic. Yeah, you're glowing right now. I wonder what it would be like to live with you. I bet it would be magical. And I made a little typo, so I scratched it out. I wonder what it would be like to live with you. That's what I said earlier, you guys. Like, your masculine has been really dreaming about about that. My throat chakra is getting tickly. Okay. Please don't leave me. I've been searching for you my whole life. I've noticed something. When I pour into you, you pour into me. What once was a puddle is now an ocean. You make things grow and expand. Now I have an ocean to explore thanks to you. Just watching you or seeing you in person isn't enough. I need to be with you in other ways. I need to feel you, speak with you, feel close to you, and experience your energy. This is what I mean. Your masculine wants to merge with you. They want to meld with you. They want to be physical with you. They want to feel you. Okay? So that's beautiful. I moved out of the house into my own space. We've separated on the bottom. I'm coming to get you now. I need to see you, feel you, talk to you, and make love to you. Yep, confirmed. What have I done? Why did I let you go? Yeah, so that's clarified. When that message came out at the beginning, I feel sick, what have I done? I said, I think they're worried that you're gone. They don't know. So that's clarified. What have I done? Why did I let you go? Maybe you're gone. I don't know. But your masculine's going to find out. The thought of you with another man, oh my gosh, it makes me want to beat the bloop out of them. Oh, it's kind of aggressive. Okay, I guess there's a lot of jealousy that gets stirred up there. I bet you're so good in the bedroom. I bet you're so flippin' wild. Whoa. Okay, masculine, easy. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is kind of a sensual deck. My goodness. Well, let's just say there's a lot of passion coming through here. Did I say it? No. I'll just say there's a lot of passion there. Okay. And your masculine thinks you're hilarious. Yeah, I didn't realize this was sort of the passionate deck. Okay. Let's just say I think your masculine has been heavily fantasizing about a love life with you and what that would look like. I'm going to pull just a couple from the karmic deck that I made and see what else wants to make itself known. Karmic threats. Yeah, so like I said, this person's angry and explosive, okay? And they may have made threats to you or the masculine, or I don't think they treat people very well. Karmic confrontation. Yeah, you guys, this definitely backs up that image that I was seeing of this person lashing out at people, you know, just anger and confrontation and just a lack of empathy. The karmic spoke negatively about the divine feminine to the masculine, and then the masculine put the karmic in their place, and the karmic got very upset. So the masculine has your back. They're loyal to you. The karmic's insecure and possessive. Yeah, nothing new there. Karmic confrontation again. Whoops. And said the karmic followed the divine feminine in person, but it could just be that they tried to follow you online as well. Insecure and possessive came out. Okay, that's enough of that. I don't feel like pulling from this deck anymore. Where are we at? Holy, 46 minutes? What? Okay. Guys, I'm so sorry for keeping you so long. I don't know where the time went. I just don't know. Your masculine's moved out, the Chariot, and they're moving towards you for a new love experience, Ace of Cups. Yeah. Blocks have been removed. The Fool, a new beginning. I just heard it's somebody's worst nightmare coming true. Okay, it's most likely the karmic partner's worst nightmare coming true here. But it is what it is. Okay, the heart wants what the heart wants. It's your love. It just does something to your masculine, you know? I'm just getting like this masculine was with someone who was quite cold and unfeeling. And they never felt loved by this person or warm, but around you, they feel safe and secure and warm and loved and comforted. And that's the type of person you are. Okay, so very interesting reading today. I do hope you got something beneficial from it, you guys. I'm sending you all the good vibes, wishing you all the best on this journey, and we shall reconnect again in the next one, okay? Bye.